God used the retreat to grow me in many different ways. The first of which was a renewed faith in God. And what really helped me was in the past, a lot of times I would kind of turn away from God and I would always go with my plan. And so my plan always tended to lead me astray. And regardless of how many times I thought my plan would work, it always seemed like my life was hard. And so I had been invited to many retreats before, and I always figured out a way to get out of it, whether it be I got work or my family or I got this and that, and every excuse under the sun, I used it. And even this year, I was tempted. And the day before, I had texted one of the brothers here at church, and I told them, I was like, I don't know if I want to go to the retreat, but I feel like I need it. And he said, well, that's God speaking to you. And he said, I'm blessed to know that he is speaking to you and to continue listening. And so that's what I did. We got up there, and automatically on the way up there, I couldn't stop talking to the guy I was carpooling with. And I knew that this was going to be a real life-changing event for me. And so when we got there, I saw everybody there and automatically started meeting people and gaining that fellowship in something that I'd really been seeking for a long time. And so as the weekend went on, I met a lot of people, got introduced to many people, and I honestly did not know what I was in for. And then the first night came after everybody was nice and full of the wonderful food, and we were asked about our stories, our testimonies, so to speak, introduce ourselves. So I was a little bit timid. First guy went, the second guy went, and then I said, you know what the heck? I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. And so I got up there and seeing, I guess it was 45, 50 other men looking at me, and they didn't have a worry in the world of what I was saying, the things that had happened. They just knew that God was in the room and he had my back. And so I just let it all hang out there. And it was the most relieving feeling to know that I wasn't being judged, to know that people were praying for me, that I had friends and fellowship in there, and that it really helped me open up and become the man of God that I was searching to be. One of the guys here told me that I really need to, if things start to happen, think of the Lord on the cross when he was crucified. If you're starting to have some negative thoughts or you start straying to the side, just think of Jesus giving his life for the choice that you're about to make or you already made. And every time I think of that, I get little chills in my skin and stuff. And it's difficult to think of a person sacrificing so much for my life. And I can't thank him enough for everything he's done. So once I got there, I had some conversations with other men, and I felt like God was calling me to talk to one man specifically who's in charge of the youth ministry. And we had a very long conversation. And for those of you who don't know, I'm talking about Pastor Isaac. We had a very long conversation, and of course he was excited to say, somebody started talking about youth ministry, so he jumped at that opportunity very quick. And I had always had a big thing about helping younger kids. And this extends from my younger days in high school with teaching kids basketball, going into the military, becoming a drill sergeant. And that was what really changed it, was because I knew I was able to influence people's lives because they were changing. And through that change, I could see boys grow into men. And that is extending now. I feel like God is calling me to help out the youth ministry. And Pastor Isaac welcomed me with open arms and said, hey, if you're ready, I'll guide you along the way. And again, I haven't had a lot of male influence in my life, and to see the brothers here that don't judge, that will allow you to come in, that will talk to you whenever you need, that will not pass judgment, it just means the world to me. That whole weekend, I was able to meet people, gain my faith, learn the Word, learn how to study, learn how to really change my life. And as I said earlier in this, is before all this, my life was very hard. And I didn't understand why it was so hard, because I thought I had the things I needed, but I was missing one, key ingredient, and that was Christ. And through that weekend, it helped my faith grow so much that it has actually made my life easier going forward. My relationship with my kids is thriving. My relationship with my wife especially is doing phenomenal. She's become my partner in this life to an end that I never knew was possible, and that's all through our faith in Christ and me wanting to be the spiritual leader of our household. Hi, my name is Jamaal, and I was really on the fence about going to the men's retreat, and I'm 100% happy that I did, and I hope that you will join us next year. My name's Jamaal, and I have a beard. My name's Jamaal, and I attended the 2015 men's retreat in Lake County, and I forgot my pillow, and I grew this beard while I was at the men's retreat in 2 days. So if you're on the fence about going to the men's retreat and you want a beard like this, I highly recommend signing up or seeing Mr. Dave Worth, and he'll get you all the information you need on the upcoming men's retreat in 2016.
I'm not sure what I forgot my pillow was about. I forgot my pillow needed to grow a beard so I could lay it on it.
I don't even know.